Hello, welcome back to Took's Crab Table. How's everyone doing today? Welcome back. And we are starting a new project, and it's gonna be the tall journal. I'm using exclusively to the French writing series. I used the kit Back to Paris. And then the full kit has front 6 page and then back 6 page, and then the just the original design page that I use. I think it was 8. Now I can't remember, 6 or 8, but yeah. And then I have the add-on, which is the ephemera and then pockets and stuff like that. It's about 20 pages print out, so quite a bit of stuff that we can add on. Yeah, so those we will use, and I am using the soft cover material method, and then I'm making a spine that has 1.5 inch. I am using the hidden spine method, so I will be needing quite a bit piece to cut off. I have prepared this cut out so that we don't have to go through all that. I thought it would be easier and faster that I talk about rather than I show you how I cut and glue. So I have a tool that can have the gap so that it's equally gap, but what you could easily do is cut out the really thick chipboard. It's about 1/4 inch apart, so that way it's give you a nice supposed to be equal gap, but it's not always, right? So I use manila file folder to do this because I want it soft cover and flexible. The glue I use is Arlene tacky glue. I use this I got this one because it was on sale on the what's that, Black Friday last year, not last year, a year before. So I still have it. It was like $15 for 64 ounce. It usually I think is 30 something, so I thought I'd grab it. So those deal of the day like that, you should look out for something that you use a lot. And yeah, and what else I should tell you? And then I use the upholstery, a thin one, like a tulle material rather than thick material, because it's going to be double the thickness of the fabric, so it still will be flexible but not too flimsy enough. And we're gonna work on a lot of stuff at the corner so it doesn't flip out like that. You know, when it's thin, it tend to do that all the time because it's so tall, and then if you make just one closure at the middle, the corner might bend up, but that we'll see how that's gonna work out. So what we need, I am working with letter size journal because our letter in North America is letter size, which is 11 by 8 or 8.5. Now I'm not. Hold on. I think it's 11 by 8. Yeah, I think it's 11 by 8. And no, 11 by 8.5. So what I cut here, I cut 4.5 times 11. You cut 4 pieces of these, and then you cut the spine. You cut 1.5 by 11. You cut 2 of these. If you want it thicker, you can double of these. So it's gonna be hidden. So this one, here's what I cut. So you cut four of these, 2 of these. Okay, I will put detail in the description box as well. Because my manila folder has writing on it, and then my fabric that I picked to use inside, it's kind of thinner. It see the pattern or letters, so I back it up with just the cardstock, white cardstock, so that way then it doesn't show up on here. And the inside fabric I use, this is a brand new fabric that I got from the fabric store at the tea towel section. It has a really nice linen, raw linen material. It's quite pricey, but I've been saving it for a year, so I finally found a time project to use it for. So see, you can see that pattern of the fabric underneath it. That's why I need to cover with white paper. Yeah, so and then this is the liner for cereal bag. So what we are going to use, and if you are from Wendy at Journal Adventures, she showed quite a bit of how she make the soft cover fabric. So I'm using the same method and technique in glue and fabric and all that. So yeah, so I might speed up at this spot, but I want to share with you that what I'm planning to do with the inside. I'm planning to use the edge, a raw edge, like that but I want a nice and tidy edge inside. So I will give a little bit. I will cut out a little bit here, and then I will fold. So I leave enough to fold in under. So that's what I'm gonna do. So, and I'm using the same method for the cover here, and then like I said, just the gap measure out. So I might put on music for you here. There. Now the piece has been prepared. So what I will do next to this, once the glue is dry, I'm gonna take it to the sewing machine and run the stitch along the edge of the spine. And same as this, I'm just gonna run through the edge here. No, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm gonna run all around, and then I would start to fray the top part. Right now you can't really fray because it might, the issue with the, you know, when you deal with the fabric with the pattern or stripe like this, it may not be straight, it may be crooked like this one, a little crooked, but that's okay, right? We're not looking for perfection. And what I will show you what it will look like is that we're gonna sew the signature onto this part. I haven't, it's just gonna be probably, you know, six, it's not 6 hole, would be 2, 3, 5 hole pamphlet maybe. And this gonna be glue onto this thing, and then we're gonna glue this part on top of this, and this part on top of this. And before we glue it on, we might add pockets here and the closure if we decide to do a closure. So that's gonna be our cover. But before we do so, we want to decorate the cover. I am going to do that's gonna be another video, and I already made one journal. Where did I put it? Let me show. I'm gonna make exactly the same layout and everything, but maybe like same fabric and stuff. This is what I have done one, and I'm gonna show you this one, how I achieved this. So you're gonna need lots of lace and if you have these what do you call it, bashon or brooch, this is just like cheap brooch that I have, and I just break off the backing and make it as flat as possible, and then I glue it to the lace with the E6000. I make these, I'll show you all that, but just want to show you what material you will need. And then you need some brad, and then some embroidery pieces, buttonwork laces and lace over top again, and then I have velvet ribbon if you do have it, and then lace, and then another embroidery piece, ticking fabric if you have some, linen, another brad. So that's what I did, and then some, you know, the applique that you have lay around. So if you don't, you just use whatever you have. You could use the image. And this stamp is from Lorna Tailor Made Journal. Thank you, Lorna. I love this one quite a bit. This is the one I use, and I just put stamp on top of this, and then I stamp on the fabric, on the linen, and then it came out like this. So we will go through all the process with you, and then I do the running stitch with the DMC, and I just got this on Amazon. It's French blue DMC, and I just love this blue so much. And yeah, oh, and I was gonna show you what, you know, when I was talking about how I choose the image. And one of the image, let's see, is it in this one or it's in the other set? So in this image, so I was talking about, the guy is making the net, fishing net or whatever he's making, but he's making the net, and my dad used to do that. And this is the tool that my dad used, and he made these himself. this, and this is the nylon that's still on the stick. So he would carve this out, and then you would sew it. It's kind of like tatting tool, isn't it? But yeah, and then this you make a bigger hole for the net, and then this is the smaller hole, and he used brass as a tip, I guess, because it caught on later on. It probably caught on his net, and that this one is empty. And then you have a smaller one which he made with bamboo. He used bamboo, and then the nylon still on one, and that's the only thing I grabbed from my dad. I should have grabbed the the ledger. My dad kept ledger. If you watch Pride and Prejudice, yeah, Mr. Bennet, that's my dad. Sit on his dad's desk, and then writing out expenses. Yeah, that's what I want to show you. The treasure that I kept from my dad, and this is the one that I have done. This is what it's look inside. That's why we need these pieces to go over. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. So hope you will follow me and craft along, grab whatever you have, and create a similar journal for yourself. Yeah, and we'll see you the next video. We will decorate the cover. Bye.